Today, we will export every single layer from Cavalry one at a time. So this is a simple walkthrough of my new script, which will allow you to export your compositions one layer at a time with a single click. So let me show you how it works. Once you install the script in Cavalry, you will see it available from your script menu over here. And it's called Layer Cake because it allows you to essentially export every single layer from your composition one at a time, like a cake, essentially. So let's dock it to the side and let me explain you how it works. I'm using Cavalry 2.7 at the moment. This is the latest version we have available at the time of recording this video. And this script has few limitations, which I will cover later on. So I have a simple animation. It's just a bunch of text layers moving around, driven by the noise behavior, and I want to export all of them individually, one at a time, so I can use them in my compositing software like After Effects, Premiere, Nuke, anything really. I want to simply export every single layer one at a time. So this script will allow you to do this, but before we run it with this button, we need to set up our render manager, our render queue. You can open this render manager through this button over here. I have it docked here for the convenience. So let's add the current composition to the render queue. You can leave every single setting on default, like name, playback start and end. It could be composition start and end, so we will render the whole composition duration. And the specify your path, I have it set to my project in exports folder and resolution scale. Everything here is fine. Now I want to render this whole thing as ProRes, and let's switch it to 4444 and maybe up to 12-bit. Turn off audio, so this way I will get every layer on its own with transparency. And to make sure I get transparency, I need to change my background color from white to fully transparent. Leave the dynamic render off as it is, and we have one composition here and nothing in the script menu over here, which we'll come back in a second. So everything is set up as before, and with this script open, I simply press render separate layers. It might take a few seconds to a few minutes because this script will essentially render every single layer from your composition one at a time, and once it's done, you'll get notification. We rendered one composition, 3 layers. So notice that I have 5 layers here, but this one is off. So the script will render only visible layers, and it will do its best to skip any layers like behaviors, utilities, and so on. So now let's look what we just rendered. So I rendered everything to my exports folder, and the script automatically created a folder for this composition called simple, and we've got layer 1, and the whole thing is on transparent background. We've got layer 2, and we've got layer 3, and everything is rendered with transparency and on its own layer. We've got individual layers exported one at a time. Everything is super responsive because this is MOV ProRes render, and I can add effects to every single one of these layers one at a time, or composite them with my footage of choice and so on. So this makes compositing animations from Cavalry in the software of your choice super easy. So let's look at more complex example. So I've got this second composition with simple animation and a duplicator. As you can see, there are quite a number of layers here. So I'm going to open my render manager. In the compositing tab, I've got the simple composition open, so I can leave it if I want to render it again, but in this case, I'm going to delete it and simply drop my new composition that I need to render one layer at a time. Same location as before, the name doesn't matter. Formatting, ProRes is fine. I just make sure that everything is off the dynamic render and we've got just only one composition. Now, in this case, we've got 3 layers which I want to render: the text shape, rectangle, and the duplicator. The super ellipse shape, the one that makes all of these patterns visible, is hidden, so it won't render. But what I want to do is to number every single one of these layers as they're being rendered. So we can use the number layers button, and you can specify your prefix. For example, you can use render tokens from Cavalry to automatically name these layers: duplicator grid, stars, duplicator grid, text shape, and so on. But I'm not going to do it. I just only want to add a numbered layers. Let's click render separate layers, wait a few seconds for the script to kick in. It will render everything automatically, and I'm doing this live now as I'm essentially recording the screen. You see a little update, and in a second or two, it should finish. Perfect. We've got one composition rendered, 3 layers out. And remember, I checked numbered layers. So let's see how this looks on my export, and we've got duplicator grid and we've got stars, which is the duplicator. Then we've got text shape, which is our text floating around. And finally, we've got the rectangle shape, which is animated with keyframes. And everything is renamed with numbers in case you need to preserve the layer order for your compositing needs. And when I import this footage into After Effects, you can see that everything is separated by its own layer, and this is essentially MOV render, so it's super responsive, and you can add your own effects, like essentially do all the compositing. For example, I can add a Posterize Time effect, which is not available in Cavalry. And now we're going to have this more posterized look. So now you know how to use this script, so let me explain you how it works and a few limitations. Essentially, you have to add a composition to the render manager as normal, specify your path and the format, and the script will figure out how many layers you want to render. Any layer which is hidden, essentially not visible on a timeline, will be skipped, and the script will scan for layers containing position data. So things like shapes, duplicators, null objects, and so on. The script will only render the topmost layer. It's not going to go and try to render all the other layers inside it, like value layers or follows and so on. Now, the way this works is that I'm utilizing the setup, pre-render, and post-render scripts. So in case you have some code here, this might mess up the render or your code will be wiped. If you have multiple compositions here, the script should work. And let me show you how this will work. I've got 2 compositions in my render queue. And this time, let's add a render token as follows. And once I press render separate layers, the script will kick in and it should render multiple compositions at once, put them into separate folders, and in this case, add a prefix with the composition name. So I'm rendering this live. It might take a little bit of time because it automatically adds the new composition to the render queue, renders them 1 layer at a time, and now we exported 6 layers and 2 separate compositions. So let's have a look at my exports folder, and as before, I've got the duplicator grid. Before we use the prefixes, use the numbers, but in this case, we use the prefix of the comp name. And same for the simple. As you can see, before we used the simple layer names, but now we've got composition and the layer name itself, and both are identical. So in other words, you should be able to render multiple comps at once, and the script will do its best to essentially scan for any visible layers, and it will skip the layers which are hidden or the layers that don't have any position data like behaviors, utilities, JavaScript, math layers, and so on. One thing I need to point out is that if you have multiple jobs in the render manager, this script will go through all of them. If you turn off one of these jobs, it will still render all of them, these two comps and this one as well. The reason for this is that this checkbox is not accessible in the current version of Cavalry 2.72. So if you have multiple jobs queued up and you only want to render one of them, you can select it like this, highlight it, and then click the render separate layers. So this is what this notice is all about. Or simply delete any render jobs you don't need and leave the one you want to export as individual layers. I tested this script with a number of setups using more complex replicator setups, Forge Dynamics, experimental trails, and so on. And so far, I've got consistent results of rendering only the layers I need, the single layer at a time, so I could use it for compositing in After Effects. I hope this script will make your workflow much more easier to get Cavalry animations to the software of your choice. Thanks for watching.